Alright, not really gonna be much of an intro for this one. I'm literally gonna be just doing tier lists of just random stuff. I kinda like a Instagram post on this, just asking. Got some weird results. Um, well, sort of. Not a lot of results, but one of them interesting. One about war crimes, which I'm not doing because just no. Artist is ADHD, aka Jacob, suggested doing bands, which, you know, favorite bands or favorite albums of bands that I like. So we're probably gonna do that more likely. And then water brands, which I'm gonna convert that to soda brands or just soft drinks, I guess I should say. Just because that just is more logical. Because why water? I mean, I guess it's not. The idea is there. So, other than that, we're gonna just come up with random ideas as we go. It's not gonna be really too long of a video. At least I'm gonna try not to be. So let's just get into here. To see everything. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit, so I'll be back real quick. Okay, I just didn't want my thing to show up and everything. I don't know. It's a little fine. Actually, can you still see the search engine? That's all that matters. All right. We'll do a couple band. You know what? Since the mentions, I'll say green if it types out what I want. Ugh. Holy Jesus, I can't spell for the life of me. Okay. I don't know why. Studio albums? Why is there Waluigi? I I'm intrigued by Waluigi. I'm intrigued. We're doing this one because it intrigues me. Who did this one anyway? Okay. Who did that? That's it? Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, something's off about this immediately, and I'm not trying to diss on this. There's nothing wrong entirely, but they only have Dose on here and not the whole trilogy. Which, okay, I mean, I guess I can assume that's their trilogy, but I want to rank those just individually well. Uh, Other than that, it's fine. Though they are missing shenanigans as well, which is also kind of sad because I like shenanigans. So we're gonna look for a different one. Sorry, the one with Waluigi, but I sidebar on albums. That'd just be too long. We're not doing songs because God, that'd be its own video. There are no B-sides. Excuse me, but there should be B-sides. That's my problem. Again, Shenanigans is a great album. What do we have here? We have. Well, at least we have the whole trilogy here. Still no Shenanigans, but okay. I'll look for one more just in case maybe I can find one with Shenanigans on there because I would like it. Also, yeah, I just realized actually need to be updated because they're actually. I don't think I still follow it all on them. I mean, this one's pretty clever. Just no, I can't put Just No in the category. I like all the albums. Oh, this one's unique, actually. Okay. Oh, live. I've not heard this one. I'm gonna add a category to it if I have not heard it. Which, fully so. We'll do this one because this is actually a pretty good one. I like this one the most. So, anyway, this guy did this. So, there you go. Okay. We're gonna quickly add a category. Meh. Okay. We're gonna put a I don't know category. Anyway, there we go. Just adding that there. Alright, let's get to it. We're gonna try doing this as quick as I can. This is such an interesting one. Hold on, I'm gonna cut away. I wanna put this in like album order, so be right back. Alright, this is the best I can do. I don't exactly know. I don't know why they put Greatest Hits on here, considering that's just all the albums on there. I know they had like one song on there, so honestly, we're not gonna touch this one just because again, it just doesn't make sense. Or and nothing else. I'll just put in I don't know category just because it's not like I haven't heard before. I don't count it. Live's a little tricky for me. I'll get into live in a minute. They misspelled awesome. It's not what? Why? There you go. Okay. Also, I know I did the most anal thing on the planet, and that was putting it all in order by album release. At least, but I can remember off the top of my head. The live ones are a little trickier and like such because I could not for the life of me remember, but I think I got it correct. About release. So, good job on me if I did remember. If I didn't, I apologize. To myself and to others. So yeah, I guess it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try to get blasting through as quick as I can with little to no like explanation. Oh god. Okay, first album. Uh, hmm. Actually, if I'm gonna go with it, this is an okay album. I don't know if I'm really gonna put anything in the meh category. If anything, maybe the live stuff might go in the meh category. Also, actually, I can't count greatest hits, okay? Because like I said, maybe there might be one or two songs on there, but like that I can't count. I'm not counting them. But so yeah, Kerplunk. Hmm. You know what? No, I know this is bad. I'm putting in meh. I'm not saying it's a bad album, but it is definitely got first album syndrome to me, which is like really early sounding. Kerplunk, I'll say okay. It's like a step up. Dookie, oh god, I feel like if I put Dookie in a certain category, someone's gonna hurt me. Unless of course it's like Dookie, okay. My reasoning for why I'm gonna put it in super and not like awesome category is it's overdone. It's been overdone. And look, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad album. I like a lot of the other songs on the album, besides When I Come Around and stuff like that. You know, She and everything. But when it comes to like the album itself, it's fine. It's good. I see why it did well, but the overdoneness of it is kind of. Mm. I'm gonna put this in the super category too. Insomniac. It's a really good album. I like it. It's definitely still got the same vibe as like it's almost like the darker version of like Dookie. Like if like you'd like got into like a weird like bizarre world of like Dookie, you know, it's like oh wow okay. I mean it kind of makes sense from the vibe. Ooh, Nimrod. Oh, I don't know where I want to put Nimrod. Um, I say I'm gonna say awesome category. I like Nimrod. I don't listen to it often, not often enough as I should because it's like actually a pretty good album. 100%. I know. Okay, look. I don't know how many people again like if people are really fans and they watch this, they're gonna be like, what? But I love Warning. Warning is a really good album to me. There's something about Warning I like. I know maybe some people would be like, it's okay of an album or it's really good, but I really, really, really love Warning. It was the first album I bought myself, and it just yeah, it won my heart immediately, and it just yeah. So Shenanigans, it's the B-sided album. I know a lot of people are like, why do you care? It's a B-sided album. I like this album. I'm putting it above these guys. Actually, I'm gonna change it like that. Um, I love Shenanigans. Shenanigans is pretty good. I'm not saying it's like awesome tier, not quite. But like, oh my god, Shenanigans is like pretty good. Again, the problem is why I'm not putting it higher up is it's a B-sided track album. All these are like from either movies or like I said, like B-sided stuff. So yeah. Oh god, American. Okay. Oh god, how am I gonna put this? Okay. So oh god. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting it here. And I'm putting it here. Actually no, I'm gonna put it above Dookie. Just a little bit above Dookie. Not greatly above, just a little bit. Again, it goes back to Dookie situation, but I think a little bit more. Look, I get why this album did well. I get it. I've listened to it. It's a masterpiece. It really is great. But it's been so overdone and talked about, it just kind of just ruins it for me fully. It's the reason why I never got it like in the first place yet. When it comes to me collecting the albums, because I actually have quite a bit of the albums. I'll show a picture on screen of what the ones I have. So far, not including greatest hits and stuff like that. But ultimately, I mean, yes, I got Warning first, which was the end cycle, and I definitely could have gotten American Idiot, but I decided I didn't want to, and I got I think Insomniac after that. So it was one of those moments where it was like, all right, well, I guess I'm getting all the pre-American Idiot stuff before that. So we'll see. Okay, live stuff is going to be complicated because technically, in a way, I have heard all of these. However, I've not heard all of the live versions, but I have in a way. So this is going to get complicated in a way. Um, the thing is, I'll admit it, I'm not a live show person thing. I don't mind live, and I believe me, I want to see Green Day live. But when it comes to live albums, there's something about them that I can't get with, even with Green Day. I don't know. Like, I've not wholly listened to it because I'm not a fan of live. Don't get me wrong, I've watched live, things, and I think watching it is different than actually just listening to it. Listening to it is just like, okay. So, I don't know. Alright, 21st Century Breakdown. Look, I a lot of people are gonna give me flack about this one. Oh, you put in, in the super category, but you're not. But da da da. Look, leave me alone. I have my reasonings. I like this song a lot. This song. Well, I like the songs off of this album a tad bit more American Idiot. Just because I feel like there's something more to them that are interesting. Again, we're going back to live thing, so that there's not really order to like the meta category, really, I guess. I have not heard the musical of it. I've heard like maybe bits and pieces of the musical, but I've not heard it entirely. I have heard like some of this like extra stuff they put on there when it's time and such. So all right, uno dos tres, tres. This is gonna get controversial, folks. So bear with me. I like the trio albums. I know this sounds weird. Okay. I guess it's gonna be put in weird order in a way. Uno's okay. So's Trey. And Dos is the best. All of them are okay. I'm not saying they're in the super category. Don't get me wrong with that. But they're all like, fine. I feel like that'd be the order I put them in, which I think is fair. Look, Dos is a weird trip. You gotta like really be like willing to be like, yeah, it's gonna get weird with Dos. I feel like that's what I've learned. I think with Dos, because it's like Uno and Trey, people are like kind of okay with. They're like, whatever, it exists. I guess it's fine. They just sound more like B-sided, tracks. Anything. Dos and people are like, whoa, what happened here? Why are we here? How did we get here? And how do I get out? It's one of those things. I feel like it's once you get in, you have to accept that it's just gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird fast, and it's just you gotta have to deal with it. You have to be able to just tolerate that how weird and drug filled it is. So demolition. Sorry, not demolition. Delicious. I I've not heard enough, so I'm gonna put it never heard before category only because I just haven't fully heard to it. And I need to at some point. Maybe that might be my goal soon. Revolution Radio. Oh boy. Yeah, I say it's in the awesome category. I say it's pretty good. I don't know. There's not much to say. I mean, like, it's definitely was like the album I pretty much was like introduced to almost. Not quite, but like when I first was getting into Green Day, without hearing miscellaneous stuff, Revolution Radio was like the album I kind of like listened to quite a bit. Not the whole album, but pretty much almost half the album songs I was listening to, and pretty much it was around that. That was like around the time I got into it. I think it was 2017. I got into that album, so like around 16, I think it was. Yeah, I was 16. So yeah, uh, interesting day. I have not listened to this live one. It's just Dookie. And last but not least, the recent Father of All. Um, it goes into the okay category. Look, I don't think the album's bad by far means, but it definitely took me quite a bit of time before it like I kind of I warmed up to it. Here's the thing: there's nothing, just no albums. I love Green Day just in general. I think a lot of their stuff is good. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the right person to be judging this, but like when it comes to I guess me as a fan, it's just like there's no just no albums to me. Period. So that's just the case for me at the moment of time. That's just it. So yeah, that's it. So for awesome category, we have Warning, Nimrod, 21st Century Breakdown, Revolution Radio, the super category, Shenanigans, uh, Insomniac, American Idiot, and Dookie. We have the okay category, which is Kerplunk, Father of All, Uno, Tre, Dos. Meh is their first album, 139, Smooth, um, Bull in the Bible, and awesome album. And we have nothing in that category, and I don't know which. I'm not gonna count the greatest hits. I'll say the Live American Idiot, Demolicious, and the live Dookie album. So that's that. I mean, that was not bad. I definitely, yeah. Again, I was looking for that particular one that just kind of like shined like some good stuff in there, and they did. So again, follow this guy on Twitter, or check out the tier list if you want to. So yeah. We shall go back. I'll wait till we get to the Paramore one because that was also recommended. So I'll do Paramore really quick. Okay. I'm gonna do this one because it looked fine enough to me. It was done by this fellow or fella, or I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this one's not gonna be a long one because this one just doesn't really have a lot. Um, maybe essay. Interesting. Okay. I can definitely tell there's I don't know category here, so we're going to be doing that. I don't know because I noticed there's two in here that I've not really heard. I mean, not as album wise. I think this is their. I think this one right here is their I guess EP, not EP, but like it's their album that had like a couple songs on it, but not a lot. I don't know if I've heard every single song on there, so I can't say. I guess I've heard Decode before, but that's a song technically. I don't know if I've heard the song entirely. So anyway, let me quickly just like put this in order of release. Wait, no, this was actually right. I think. Actually, I'm not remembering correctly, but I think that's how it was. Um, just because of how it sound. Anyway, so all we know is falling. Ah, look, I like this album. I like their first album quite a lot. I say yeah, A tier. I don't know. That took me a second. I was like, where did I want to go? I don't know. I like that one. It's the first album, I know, but like I actually kind of like this first album for a first album. Um, so yeah. Riot. Even I was the one, yes, who was complaining about, oh my god, it's been overdone. But like the Riot album actually is like really good. Like their album has something to it. So like, just saying. Anyway, brand new eyes. Okay. Brand new eyes. I say it's good. I think I would like move it, move around. Like that. Brand new eyes is pretty good. I like it. It's a pretty good album. I don't really have much to say other than that. I think it's just a single, which is kind of weird that it's under this category. I mean, I guess it came as a singles album, but whatever. It's a fine song, I guess. It works. I'm not a fan of Twilight. I don't know. A lot of people are a fan of Twilight, but I guess that doesn't make the song bad. It's okay. It's actually not a bad. Look, I'm not saying it's a bad song. Look, it's in the C category. Okay, it's not the bad. It's not in the D category where we're like, all right, it's not good. Paramore's self-titled album, which of all things, you have the self-titled album when you're deep in your career instead of doing it the first, whatever. I'm not gonna question it. Um, I'm gonna say B actually. I was gonna put it in A, but I realized why I'm putting it in B, and I know it's weird, but a lot of like it's not a bad album. I like a lot of the songs on the album, but I'm realizing it's like when it comes to a lot of the other like quite a bit of songs, I don't have really strong feelings toward a couple of songs on that album. A lot of the interlude songs I don't have strong feelings for. I don't know why. I just don't. I mean, I do, but I don't in a way. It's like I don't really remember each of the interludes, which is sucky, But like that's just kind of how it happened. I mean, and there's just a couple of songs I just don't remember off of that one either, which is kind of not great. I don't know. I mean, again, I probably heard a couple of songs off of this one, but like I'm not too sure. And then we have After Laughter, which masterpiece album. Good album. I'm not gonna put it over the right because I really like it, but really good album. I really like After Laughter. Um, I actually a funny story about After Laughter. I remember when it first came out. Uh, I wasn't a big Paramore fan at the time. I actually liked Paramore, but I wasn't really deep in getting into them at the time. And I remember too. I don't know if anyone remember this, but Nickelodeon or Nick Teen Nick had this show, like this like top 10 countdown of music videos and stuff like that. And lo and behold, Hard Times music video came on, and I remember watching it, and something was weird about it. And I was like, wait, what is this? I know who these are. And I looked at Haley Williams, and at the time, she had, her, kind of like really, really light blonde, like whitish hair. And I was like, that's that's not Haley Williams. And it was. The thing is, I was so used to the orange. So it was interesting at the time. I think I was like maybe again, like yeah, like I can't remember my age when that came out. Like 2018, wasn't it? But I think the single came out like a little bit before the actual album, so it might have been a little bit before. But yeah, I remember that, and I was like, I remember that moment, and I was like, huh, you know. So yeah, this is the list. I'm gonna do I think we're just gonna keep it at that because that was the only suggestion ones. Because I don't know how. I mean, you know, I have one more idea, so we'll do it. So I'll be back one more time, and then we'll move on to the soft drinks and stuff like that. All right, we're gonna give this one a try. I don't think it's gonna go well, but I tried being as like wide range I could be. 90s to 2000 pop punk, skate punk, alternative punk bands. Right. Let me get into representation run because it makes life easier like that. This is the person who made this list, so go check that out if you want to. Um, so this is not gonna go well because again, it's gonna be one of those things. I don't know why people don't feel the need to make the I don't know layer, but they should. For what's it gonna do? I don't know. Because it's like either I get hurt him or whatever. That's not the color I gave you to. You're a green. You're this green color. You're supposed to be this blue. There we go. I'm like, my eyes are like, what is wrong here? It's like, oh. Um. So yeah. This is gonna go weird. All right. I'm just gonna pick out things I know just immediately, so it's like easier. I see Offspring, which come here. Come here. A tier. I like Offspring. I need to listen to more Offspring actually as a band. They're a good band. I like them a lot. They're pretty good. I don't know. I haven't really get into detail. Bowling for Soup. I really should listen to more often. I say they're a B tier. I really should listen to more often, but they're really good. As well. Paramore. We're talking about Paramore. I'm going S tier because I really like Paramore. Oh. Meets World. I'm not really listening much to Jimmy Eats World. I'm gonna say I don't know tier because it's like I've heard a couple of songs off this album they're showing particularly, but it's like for the most part, I have not listened to a lot of them, and I probably should. Fall Out Boy, yoink. Um, just yoink. People know why. If they know me. Uh, There's a couple more bands I know in here. I used to listen to a lot of Rise Against, and I kind of need to get back into it. I'm gonna put in B tier too because I have not listened to them in a while. But I definitely was like around like my the 2010s. I listened to a lot of them. Thanks WWE for that one. In general for two games that actually had their songs on them. So there's that. This the obvious out of here. I'm not gonna put these in order. They're just up here. These are my top tier. These are like my top tier. I know people can be like, why? But it's like, I like it. Simple Plan. Ugh. I like Simple Plan. Yeah, sure. I'll put in P. They're not a bad band. I like them. I just don't listen to them as much as I could. What am I? Panic at Disco. I'm gonna put an A. I'm not putting an S. I know it sounds weird because it's like, well, you like Fall Out Boy and stuff. Why aren't you putting it there? I don't know. Just I don't know. I really don't know. I just putting it there. Blink 182. I'm scared putting this here. I'm putting in the C category. I know it's not great either, but I am not a fan of Blink 182. I don't mind Blink 182, but it's just not my favorite band on the planet. I've listened to quite a bit of their songs. They're fine, but I just don't think they're my favorite. Again, I know what I did was probably a sin against, anyone that's in the pop punk scene and all that, but that's just me. My Chemical Romance. I need to listen to more of them, but I really don't know where to put it. Because again, I feel like I'm gonna put it in B tier. People are still gonna come attack me, but not as hardcore. Again, I'm putting it there because I need to listen to more. That's my fair play with that. I'm alone in heaven there because of that. I'm trying to figure anything else I like recognize like immediately. Um, all time low, huh? I'm not gonna lie on category. I'm not listening to a lot of all time low, so I really need to listen to more of them. Motion Track City, sadly, only listened to one song of theirs, and that's Everything's Alright, which that was my childhood song. So there's that. Um, Taking Back Sunday. That's a band I also need to get into more. My sister actually really likes that band and actually recommended them to me a while back, and I actually need to like try getting into that also. As I'm just gonna forget about it. Um, Sum 41. I'm gonna say I listen to enough of their songs where I say that they're like in the okay category. Um, Good Charlotte. Uh, Not enough. I feel like for me to say, I really need to get these bands. I guess these are the ones I need to get into. The ones that are in that category, the ones that I probably should take time to listen to. Hi-Fi. I've only heard again like a song of theirs. Um, so there's that. Bad Religion. I've not really listened to. I think maybe like one of their songs, which I think I was on WWE actually also. Fun times. Let me see. Is there anything else I know in here? By chance? Oh, All American Reject. I hate to say it. I don't like this band. I don't like not like this band, but when I was listening to the albums, I just could not get into them, and I have no bloody clue why. I listened to like their first two albums. Like their second album was like pretty good. The first one was okay, but I just wasn't interested in going forward with like some of the other stuff. I know that sounds really weird. Again, that kind of goes into like the shameful thing of like, well, you should be an all American Rejects, but it's like I'm not. I don't know why. I'm just not. It's sad, but that's true. You know. Um, that's just how I am. I don't know how to explain it. Just yeah. Um, say anything. I've like heard a couple of their songs, but I need to listen to more. I think I like the band though. If I just kind of took time to listen to them more, though, I think if I like really took time to listen to that band, I think I might actually like that band. Goldfinger. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that one is. And I knew Blues and Superman. Other than that, I've not heard anything else by them, so I don't know. A lot of these I think are gonna be in the I don't know category. Pain? I don't know this man. Anyway, I think we're gonna just establish that the rest of these are just in the I don't know category. I'm not gonna bother putting them in individually because I have no clue. Well, I know Yellow Card briefly. I've not heard enough of Yellow Card though, sadly. I'm actually gonna put that there actually. I think we'll establish the ones that I haven't actually I'm gonna put this one out there. The ones that I put in the end. This is like the really I don't know category. This is like I've vaguely heard of them and I might be able to get into them at some point. So, there's that. But yeah, this is my list, I guess, ultimately. You see what I'm into, I guess, in this regard. But yeah, that's just it. I'm gonna do that one. So, alright, we're getting into the soft drinks real quick. So, um, I will see you all there. Jesus, that's gonna be a lot of editing. Good God. Also, by the way, I forgot to say, or I don't know, forgot, but just a reminder here. Okay, I think this works. Alright. I think I found one that actually works very quickly, actually. S tier. Um, okay, yeah, I found one. Jesus. Which is made by this person. So, we'll check that out. Yeah. Yeah, this is just a soft drink because I just converting that water one to here, and I think I might try figuring out like one more tier list thing, and that's it. But like, anyway, yeah. Holy cow, there's a lot of drinks in the world. Um, we're gonna go off the stuff I've never tried yet. This is what I should have tried. Oh my god, for God's sake, we're just gonna establish the ones that actually I do know. At least we got some of the ones that never tried it. No, didn't mean to put that one on. Capri Sun. Wait, what kind of person? Just Capri Sun in general? Screw it. Yeah, got here. You can't beat a Capri Sun. That's fact. I don't know if I've had this or not. I don't know. Probably not. A Diet Coke. A Diet Coke. Just a normal Diet Coke. Wait, where's normal Coke? Why are they separated? What is this? Original taste? What is the what is wrong with you people? I'm not trying to call out to someone. Diet Coke? That's fine. I've had a Diet Coke. That's fine. Oh, tea. It's like a tea in it. Bad. I wouldn't say bad, but alright. Probably average. I like tea, but oh yes, absolutely, 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 absolutely. I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that one is. Dr. Pepper. Absolutely, I love Dr. Pepper. I know a lot of people were probably like, "No, you like Dr. Pepper." I don't care. I like Dr. Pepper. I like. I don't know. Something about it. The Dr. Pepper cream soda. Ooh, my voice got relaxed. The Dr. Pepper cream soda is pretty good. I like the cream soda. I was surprised. The thing is, I've had the cream soda before. Actually, I had the cream soda and I had the diet version of it. It's weird. It's pretty much Dr. Pepper with like the slightest hint of vanilla, which is not bad. It just again, I was very confused when I had it. Dr. Pepper float. I've not had this, and it's kind of sad that I've not had this. That's what I need to look out for. Pepsi Cola? I've not had. Mountain Dew. I'm okay with Mountain Dew. I won't go for it mostly, but I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's just not my style. Oh, cream soda again. I don't care really what order I'm putting it in. Fanta. I don't know how I. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Confusion. What is the difference? Like, is it older Fanta? What's the difference? I'm kind of weirded out. I'm confused. Like, vaguely confused. Fanta's fine? I think it's, again, I think if I'll put all the Fantas up here. I don't know why I'm putting them all up here. Actually, I'm not a fan of grape. Wait, that's cherry? Never mind, that's cherry. No, I'm actually a fan of cherry anyway, so. Mango? I'm not a fan of mango either. I have no clue what this is. What does this mean? What does original taste mean? What is the difference? It's Coca-Cola. I'm a big, I mean, like, it's Coca-Cola. What's the difference of Coca-Cola? I don't get it. What, more cocaine? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if that's actually fully true or not that cocaine had it. What's up with the weird classic? Look, okay. I am 20 years old. I've not had classic drinks back in, like, whatever the 90s or whatever, 80s, whatever time period this is. Okay? Let me just make that apparent, okay? I am a kid from the 2000s. I am wholeheartedly admitting this. I don't know what the difference of like the original taste of Coca-Cola and the original Dr. Pepper. I'm sure they're fine. I like Dr. Pepper. So it probably tastes like Dr. Pepper. Maybe just less sugar? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Probably this is like an energy drink. 7 Up? I don't like 7 Up. I'm not gonna say it's simply bad, but I just don't like 7 Up. I'm not into that. What is that? Root beer? I've not. Wait, have I? I can't tell if that's like a company I've seen. It's root beer. I know I probably put some of the root beers here, but it's like it's root beer. I'm sure I'd like it. No clue what this is. I don't know what these are either. They're probably like some waters. Canada Dry ginger ale. Ginger ale's not pretty bad. It's like average. I put it up here. I like ginger ale. Probably some people will be weirded out by that, but I don't mind it. I don't drink it constantly. But yeah, I don't know what this is. Uh, okay. Cherry. I mm, I've never had cherry Coca-Cola, but I'm not a fan of cherry, so I'm just gonna put an average. I don't know what Oasis. I think I've heard of Oasis, but I never had it. I don't know what the Rio is. I don't know what Tizzer is. I don't know what this is. That's just whiskey. um, nope. That's another Fanta. I have not had this Fanta, but I'll probably put it like higher up because it's Fanta. Don't know what that is. That's just classic Pepsi, so I'll go with Coke. Okay. Again, they're Pepsi. I'm just gonna put it. Look, this is my reasoning for this. It's something in the normal category. I don't care. I don't know. I don't give it. I don't care. I don't care. Normal Coke, fine. Why it's all these? I don't like Sprite. Sprite goes in the same category as that. I'm leaving it with this. Wait, is it just lemon soda? I wouldn't mind that. But alright, this is literally I don't know half of these things. I haven't had them. These are the two things that I'm only really interested in: is the vanilla float and just the Pepsi Cola because I don't know. I've never had them before and they sound interesting. But other than that, this is my list. Deal with it. Other than that, excuse me. Well, I figured out one more idea for a tier list, so I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna stop recording, so I don't have to deal with editing. I was gonna set this for a separate video at some point, but since I can't think of anything original at the moment, I'm just gonna do a Tekken gameplay, a Tekken game list because I actually like Tekken. Haven't you? Okay, I'm not gonna question the PlayStation format, even though it's a PlayStation 2 game, but whatever. Anyway, Hello did it, so check it out if you want to check it out. It's just literally just Tekken games. Um, yeah. Excuse me while I do this in order, because again, I am nitpicky. I actually don't know if that's the actual order or not. I mean, I know the order, but then it comes to here, and I'm like, I don't know. So, oh well, it's not the correct order. Sucks to suck. So yeah. I'm gonna quickly make a category. Actually, I'm not even gonna make a category for Dark Resurrection, just because it's like whatever. I've not played it. I'm just gonna say that. I'll go into more detail later about that. So, Tekken 1. How did this happen? Hold on, I think I might have clicked something. Okay. D. It is not aged well. I will tell you that right now. Tekken 1 is not aged well for anyone. A lot of people will be like it's fine, but it's like, oh god, Jesus Christ, it's bad. Tekken 2 is like C category, only because it's got slightly better, but not great. But for the most part, yeah, no. The first two Tekken games have not aged well. It is surprising actually how bad they've aged. Over time, considering what the series becomes later on. But like Jesus, it's like such like stiff like mechanics and like very floaty, which is not a thing you want in a fighting game. That was a thing for like 3D fighters for some odd reason was the floatiness and just like no one wants floatiness. It just doesn't work, people. Tekken 3, S tier. Nothing beats Tekken 3. I'm sorry. Tekken 3 is aged. Now that game has aged well. That aged like fine wine. I don't know what fine wine is, but that's a term people use. So, but like it aged really well. So I mean, it's like interesting. I mean, yeah, like again, even the cinematics are like good still. For like its era of time, it was ahead pretty well. Tekken Tag. I've actually played this one recently. I like Tekken Tag. I don't know how many people were into Tekken Tag, but I really like it. Interesting how it was gonna become canon at some point, but then just decided not to become canon, which is I guess fine. But also, it slightly bothers me because with Jin's mom whole situation, it's like it bothers me. It's like you have whole material you've made for something that's not even canon. Why? Like I get like a lot of it's like silly little fun, which that's what I really love about this game is it is not serious. It does not take itself seriously. When it comes to like the cinematic movies, when it comes to gameplay, it takes itself seriously, of course. But when it comes to like, well, I mean, I guess when I'm realizing seriously is a weird term because it's like there have funny, silly moments, but it's like when it comes to that, it actually is like well done. But like for the cinematics, it's like actually kind of fun. They're very short. They're very simple. They're not that complicated, which I like. I don't know. I think that's why I enjoyed that game so much was just the simplicity of it, and also Tekken Bowl was actually pretty fun. Tekken 4. Okay. I want to talk about Tekken 4 a little bit. Tekken 4 has a weird atmosphere to me. Tekken 4 is super weird. Honestly, Tekken like Tag came out like 2 years I think before, or maybe like a year before Tekken 4. Anyway, Tekken Tag was a launch title for PS2 actually. So, but yeah, like a year later, Tekken 4 came onto the platform. The year I was born. Which is it's just Tekken 4. Like I would put it higher, but there's something about it that makes me want to hold back, and I can't for the life of me for the longest time say why. I don't know why. The stages are fine. The fighting is not different. The characters are, fine. I think really what makes this game off-putting to me is just the seriousness it has under it. It has such a serious tone to it. And I think also when I go back to this game every time, it kind of takes me back a little bit. Just because of the graphics. I want to say, like, the graphics are great still to this day. It's kind of freaky, actually, how good the graphics are still. Like, if you go back to Tekken 4, it's still good. Like, okay, look, you can tell it's PS2 era, but like when you look at it like deeply, you're like, you can say like, someone can pull this off today, and it still look okay. I mean, I'd still play it. It'd be kind of weird. It'd be like, why does it look older era-ish? But like, I'd say like it would pull off well. Like, it still works the graphics. Somehow I can be like, yeah, it's an aesthetic or something. But there's something about I mean, I think it's the emotion engine that makes Tekken 4 look like that. If you don't know what the motion engine is, it's like it's an engine obviously in the PS2 that was designed, obviously it's called motion, to be able to do better for character models to, well, give emotion. So it's kind of weird. It's like all of a sudden like Namco is like, we're upping our game. Like, we're really gonna make sure like the graphics and like the facial expression and everything looks really really good, and they did really good on that. It's just weirdly it's almost uncanny, I think is the word. I think that's what makes me weirded out by this game. It's uncanny, and not like in a bad way, but it's just something about it is uncanny to me. So anyway, Tekken 5. Tekken 5 is fine. I like Tekken 5. It works. I've not played Dark Resurrection. My reasoning for that is I just haven't. It's a PS3 title, I believe. It came out after. It's Tekken 5, but it's just like kind of. It's almost like it's repackaged for the PS3 purposely, and like I've heard it's like better a little bit in Tekken 5. Nothing wrong with Tekken 5, but it just works. You know, it had an online scene and everything. So, Tekken 6. I'm gonna put it in B. I didn't mind the game. It was a good game, but it's just like the problem is this is where the game started really straying away from the arcade style, and that really bothered me. It went more to like the story mode stuff, which don't get me wrong, I don't mind the story stuff, but like I really like the arcade style of being able to unlock characters and get character stories. But with moving forward from Tekken 6, they started changing that, and I just was not having it. I just don't like that. I like the arcade mode. I miss the arcade mode a lot, and it's gonna be one of the things I'm gonna go into Tekken 7. I'm gonna really go into big rant, so fair warning. But Tekken Tag 2, I like Tekken Tag 2, really good. Actually, you know what? I'm changing Tekken 4 up here because I want to. Because I think actually, because now when I think about the description of it, it's like not that bad. So there's that, and Tekken 7. C. I'm putting a C. I'm not putting a D. It's not bad. No, it's not straight up bad. But it is. There's a lot of problems I have with Tekken 7. Again, a lot of people like Tekken 7. Don't get me wrong. When it comes to fighting and gameplay and graphics and stuff like that, it is a good game. It definitely, I think, is close to S tier. However, what knocks it down so much is money and greed for it. The thing is, you get all the characters right away. That's the number one thing that bothers me. I don't know, maybe I'm just still and I came from an era of a time still where like you had to unlock characters and stuff like that. But like I love the concept of unlocking characters because look, it gave you a reason to play the bloody game. You had to go in, you had to unlock characters, and you also had to get their storylines, which is a thing they also removed. You can play the arcade mode, but you don't get a story for your character you play as, which is just straight up lazy to me, and I hate that a lot. The thing is, the whole point of the Tekken to me in just fighting games, it should be the concept of you get a character, you play as a player, you play the whole arcade story, you get not only a character, but you get the character's story with it. And thus incentive to keep playing and keep getting characters, and nothing else. If you get all the characters, then you at least want to get all the movie, cinematic scenes for them. Like, that gave you incentive to play with this. Like, there's nothing really worthwhile to play. If anything, it's more for the online scene, which I'm not into. The story was fine. It's not a bad story. Like, I don't know, Mishima's storyline, was cool. You know, I guess I was fine being able to play all the character stories like in like short bits, but like seemed kind of like a waste of time. Why not let me play an arcade then? So again, it just felt lazy in that front and more of focusing toward of online scene, which okay, I get that that's more of like the competitive scene. That's what like more fighting games are done for now. But that's bothering me because then it seems pointless to get in the game other than you want to play online. If you want to play online, fine. But if you don't, then it seems pointless because you play this for like an hour and then you're done. Like you played it, after, and that's just like not counting the story mode. The story mode obviously is the thing. So, but once you finish story mode, it seems pointless to play. That's just that, to me. And don't get me started with DLC packs and characters because that's a thing that bothers me. I mean, I obviously don't get me started. I'm not gonna get to it in detail. But like, I was like, okay, when I first heard the game announced, I was like, okay, where's Lee? Where's Lee? He's been in here since the second game. Why isn't he here? Where's Marduk? Why isn't he here since fourth game? You know, like where's Anna? Where's Christine? Like my girl Christine, she's my favorite character. I love playing as her. Where is she? Nowhere to be seen. A year later, like after announcing a couple DLCs, lo and behold, there's Lee as a paid DLC character. You have to pay to play him. Okay, fine, whatever. That's one character. Whatever. Fine. Okay, happens. Then comes Marduk. Then comes Anna. Then comes some other characters from Tekken series. And then I'm mad. Because here's my problem with that. Why in God Green's Earth did you not put them in? Why didn't you put the characters in there? That bothers me. What's like I get some of the characters like Negan and like whatever Final Fantasy characters and stuff like that, you know, and King of Fighter characters being paid for. They weren't in the game originally. Fine. I mean, God, Kuma made a spot in whatever, but like they're not, they're not from the series. They're not from the series. They've never been. But Marduk and the others have been in the series. Why in God name would I pay for characters that should have been in the game originally? Why? Why would I waste my time with that? That is a waste of my time, and it makes me angry because you know how much money I have to pay for all the characters I would want? Like almost $5 for per character. That's a lot of money. That adds up for like the amount of characters that like should have been in the game. That's at least like what, 5? Like characters in total? Maybe close. But it's like, well, you could just pay for the season pass. And it like rounds up about, maybe a little less than having to pay for all the characters. Why would I want to do that? I don't want the other characters. I don't want them. I don't care. I care less. Like, look, I get wanting money. I get that. But also, do it with characters that make sense. Do it with exclusive characters that are not from the game and, are unique. Do what Smash did. Pretty much, ultimately. Do what Smash did. You made it where, like, yes, pretty much all the DLC, the Nintendo characters are there. And maybe even some of the characters from the past. But pretty much, ultimately, you had people interested in the characters that were not from the series and from other titles. That are not from Nintendo. Like, that's what was interesting about Smash. That was unique. That was interesting. You have people hyped for a new character because okay, what's a new character that's gonna be in this game? Don't put characters that should be in your game anyway. It's like pretty much for Smash. It's like not having Luigi as an optional character, but you have to pay for him as DLC. Like, think about that fully. Think about that. I don't even know Luigi's in the game, but let's just get to the. Let's just say he is. But like, or like I don't know, like Peach. Actually, Peach is in the game, yeah. Just imagine having to pay money to play as Princess Peach when she should have been in the game in the first place. Think about that fully. Think about that and think about that. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into more detail because Jesus Christ, it's going long. But anyway, this is my tier list. Tekken 7 should have done better. Next time, please, for Tekken 8 or whatever other game you're making for the Tekken series, have all the characters there and don't make the main line characters be a DLC. Please don't. Don't do that. That's not okay. Do better. Other than that, this is my list. The fellow who did it. We're gonna go back to the screen because I can and I want to. Jesus Christ, there's gonna be a lot of editing, but whatever. I wanted something to be posted for the month of November since I am doing a lot right now for December. So I wanted to upload before I focus wholeheartedly on the next project I'm working on. I'm actually gonna be working for a couple projects soon, which I will announce hopefully soon. Um, Definitely again for December and just for next year. I think pretty much in general. It's gonna be cool. I'll announce stuff soon, probably by the end of November. I don't know when I'm posting this. Maybe might be near end of November. Probably not. We'll see. But yeah. So other than that, I did what people suggested. They somewhat in range. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. It's a little chaotic, but I just thought it'd be a little fun. It's almost like a podcast, but not quite. But hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you like it, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. Comment below if you want to see more tier lists of random things. If so, let me know what, because I wouldn't mind doing it. I actually kind of like doing tier lists. They're actually kind of fun and easy to do. And they kind of like conversation pieces, I guess, if people do decide to be angry at some of them. I want to see if you're angry at what I put on one list, say why. I don't know. Do it civilly though. So if you have an actual legit reason, then like I would like to hear it. But yeah, and subscribe. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.